I prefer surfing in winter when the crowds and jellyfish have disappeared and the water is cold and mostly empty of other people. But a major problem I've run into is that public beach bathrooms are almost always locked up in the off-season, leaving me to try and roll my wetsuit and accessories off in the parking lot next to my car with the wind cutting right through me. I visited the UK several times and have seen people there changing out of their swimsuits underneath something called a dry robe or changing robe. These are long, large fleece-lined coats with waterproof and windproof exteriors. I decided one of these would be useful for all the surfing, snorkeling, and wild swimming I do in the cold months, so on Black Friday a couple years ago, I visited the company Dry Robe's website only to discover that the dry robes were $200 US, and they wouldn't be offering any sales to us peasants because their materials are just so precious. So, I googled other dry robes, and amongst all the Chinese knockoffs on Amazon, I found one for sale on Mountain Warehouse website. This video is not sponsored by anyone, but Mountain Warehouse is a British company that does have some really affordable, quality gear if you're into outdoor activities. Anyway, I bought a dry robe, which they call a changing robe, from Mountain Warehouse for around 100 British pounds or 130 USD. I have been using it ever since, and let me tell you, I wish I had discovered one of these sooner. Not only does it protect you from the wind and elements while you change in and out of your wetsuit, but it also provides much needed privacy. I've also found that the fleece dries off my skin fairly quickly, so I really don't need a towel anymore. There are also zippers on the bottom and zippers on the top, so you can function better and grab a hold of your wetsuit wherever you need to.